overpowering there. But this is Snowtopia, and Snowtopia is currently in early access, and it is available for PC. It is going for $24.99 USD, and you can pick this up on Steam, Humble Bundle, Fanatical, or GOG.com. And again, it's going for $24.99, but if you're a Humble Bundle Choice member, have to slow down. You get 20% off if you use your discount. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this and see what Snowtopia is all about. Wonder if I should turn the music down a bit. Let's see. Just a little bit so you guys can kind of hear my voice. So let's do that. And then back to the menu, new game. I'm hoping that this kind of starts me off with a tutorial too, because I like to do tutorials. So let's go here. Did it like have a, okay, it does not have a setting for tutorial, so we're gonna hit Mount Alpha, and we're gonna do new game. Hopefully the game holds up for me. Starting out. Hi, what are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere? Are you lost? There's nothing but snow around here. What am I doing here? I like starting the day with a nice bracing walk in the icy air. Oh. Okay, it gives you a how-to as you begin. Okay. To start with, take a trip around the mountain and study its relief. You can always hover your cursor over the entries in this list to get more information or open the game held indicated by a question mark. Got it. To zoom in or out, use the wheel. To do camera rotation, Q and E. Open the game help. Right click on the screen. Okay. Click on the icon at the bottom of the screen. Okay. And that gives me help. Very good. Well, not bad for a start. How dumb would you look if you didn't know how to get about? Anyway, don't worry. I've been making a few calls, and some folks are really excited about all this and want to help out. You could use a few more helping hands around here, right? Okay. Builder's Lodge. A whole team has volunteered to help you out. Now, what they need to set to work are the materials and logistics. Once you have a functional Builder's Lodge, you can construct the rest of your ski area. Place the building beside the zone you wish to make your ski area. Builders will thus have to a shorter distance to reach the zone they are constructing. Okay. Builders will have a shorter distance to reach the zone they are constructing, is what it kind of should say, but you know. Okay. So now we're going to open the construction menu. The construction menu is at the bottom of your screen. Click on one of the 4 buttons to open the menu and access the infrastructures you have available. Okay. Select the Builder's Lodge. Maybe put it here, maybe? Then assign volunteers. Click on the Builder's Lodge that you have just constructed to open its selection window. Okay. Here you can add or remove volunteers. Assign 2 volunteers for faster construction. Okay. Volunteers 1. There you go. Everything is set to launch your first construction site. Take a moment to stand back and contemplate the mountainside. Imagine the magnificent ski resort that will soon be sitting on there. Slopes, ski lifts, and also untouched areas of natural beauty. I can't wait. Can you? Okay, so do this. Holy snowflakes! A ski resort in my own backyard. It's like a dream come true. Can I help you out? Please say I can. I can do absolutely anything. Where do I start? Don't do your head in about it. A ski toe and slope are all I need to keep me happy. If skiers don't show up despite your best efforts, there must be a problem with the connection between the access point, the slope, and the ski lift. Or the ski lift could be closed. Okay. Build a ski lift. Open the construction menu, click on the ski lifts tab, and select the model of your choice. Once it is built, assign a volunteer. Okay, so go here. Nope, here. Okay. Okay, it's too steep. Okay, that's too steep, so can't put it there. It claims it's too steep. Okay. So let's open this, right? Build a ski lift. Right, okay, and then... Oh, it has to build. It hasn't built yet. And then it says build a slope. Open the construction menu, click on the slopes tab, and select width before tracing out. And so tonight's discussion question, by the way, as I do ask a discussion question, and again, it's not mandatory to answer. You can answer if you choose. But the question for tonight is, what are you absolutely determined to do? Get Chinese food. Okay. And select the width before tracing out a slope from the top of the ski lift to the bottom. Okay. Maybe do a normal. Impossible to build an uphill slope. Okay. Okay, I'm confused. Can't do an uphill slope. Okay, okay, we'll put a volunteer there. But it is not letting me. Okay. Now, what if... Why won't it build it? Okay, let's see one if there's a way we can stop the camera from going so fast, because that's driving me nuts. No, it doesn't look like there is a way to do that. Okay, hon, that's fine. Resume. Oh, did that work? I guess. I'm guessing that worked, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm guessing that worked. I would like a way to be able to control the camera from moving too quickly, though. Okay. I'm a little confused on how this actually kind of works out, I guess. Because it says it's not connected, but what does it mean, like, it's not connected? Is there a way to, like, I guess the slope's not working? But unfortunately, it won't let me, like, take it away. Right? Why isn't this open? Okay. Let's remove that. Alright, let's try this again. Restart. I'm a little lost here. Okay, this one we know. Q and E. There, okay. Hello, Long Play. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is Snowtopia. We're starting over because I think I might have goofed. So, so I'm trying to, like, I was trying to figure out, like, why the slope didn't work the way I wanted it to. So we're gonna build our builder's lodge, right? I don't think there's a way to kind of like rotate this, so we're just gonna put that here. Or can I rotate it? Okay. Now we're gonna click on this. We're gonna give it 2 volunteers. That I remember. Okay. Then it says, hey, you know, I want to help out. You know. So then it tells us to build a ski lift. To build a slope, get your first skiers and select the skier. Okay. So they want us to build a ski lift. I did this one. Okay. Area too steep for a building. Okay. So we'll put it there. Okay. That's building. So we're gonna let that build. Then it said to build a slope. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Like, I didn't understand how to build the slope is the issue. Like... My building is waiting for a builder. Okay, because it looks like it's building, but I'm a little confused on how to do the slopes is where I'm having the issue at right now. Overall, it looks like a really cute game. It's just a little, Oh, no. Welcome, Indie Imprint. I do appreciate you being here. I'm sorry that Twitch is, you know, being kind of, you know, poopy. Let's see if that actually builds here. Okay, and then we need to assign. Okay, now here, we're trying to build a slope. And I'm not 100% sure I'm doing this right, though. I don't think I'm doing this right. Yeah, it does look really, really neat. Like, it's very interesting. And I want, oh, did I do it? I think I did it. And so they're building it. Okay, let's see if this works. It looks like I built a slope. Sweet. As one would say, huzzah! I have did it. I have done it. I have done the thing. So we're waiting for them to kind of, Oh, okay, so what's going on down here? I think we're waiting for a builder. Okay, so that's open. Greet your first skiers. Make sure the slope and the ski lift are connected to the access point. Without this, skiers will not come. Have you assigned a volunteer to... Yes, I did. I did. I don't see anybody, though. But I did. Okay. Let me see. Hmm. Alright, trying to see. Because it's like the skiers are not coming, and I don't understand why. Or maybe I'm supposed to, like... Like, I don't... I'm having trouble... This is the part where I'm having trouble at. Because now it's saying, like, I need, I guess, a builder? And I'm like, I don't want to restart it. I've already restarted it once, and I don't want to restart again. One of the things I can say that the game does need to add is a way to kind of like undo new volunteer in the resort. Okay. But it's like, hey, this, needs to be built. And it's like I said, one of the things too I would like for them to add is an undo button, because like there is no undo. And so it looks like I'm just making a big mess. Let's restart this again and try it one more time. Yeah, definitely. Because I remember watching Dan play this as well. I definitely remember Dan playing this. All right, so let's try this again. And again, tonight's discussion question is, what are you absolutely determined to do? Because I'm like, this game looks so cool, but and this is an early access, so that's fine. It's just I wish that, okay. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this again. We are going to build a... We are going to try to build a, try to get the ski resort off the ground. So, Builder's Lodge, right? Okay, and then I was like, okay, we'll put it here, right? And then we'll turn it. Right. Now we're gonna click on it, give it 2 volunteers. Okay. You will get the game made or die trying. Yeah. I'm open to see Smugglers of Cygnus out. Definitely, it's definitely something I hope that you're able to achieve. Build a ski lift. Okay, so what if I started the ski lift kind of like up here, right, and then like brought it down? Is that area of the building is too steep? Okay. Okay, so they want you to build it going up. Well, obviously it can't be that high. Like I said, one of the issues too that I'm seeing with this is the way in which the mouse kind of moves. It moves way too fast, so I would like for them to add a way for you to adjust the mouse sensitivity, because I did look for it but I didn't find it. So I would love for a way to adjust the mouse sensitivity in this. And we're just kind of, I think we're waiting for them to build this now. Yeah, we're waiting for them to build it again. Because I'm trying to see if I can get it to actually go through. So, and then we'll try to build the slope again. Okay, so now we are going to connect 2 volunteers to this. Okay, then it says the building is closed. Why? Build a slope. Open the construction menu and select the width before tracing out a slope from the top of the ski lift to the bottom. Right, I tried that last time, but it didn't work out. Like, legit, it didn't work out the last time I did it. Okay. It shows that the building is closed. Um, I wonder, will it open if I build a slope, though? Like, it's weird. Like, because I'm trying to figure this out, but it doesn't really give a good... Like, it doesn't give a really good description of how this is supposed to actually kind of work. So it looks like this is being constructed. So hopefully we have a slope now. Hopefully. Because like I said, for me, I'm a little tad bit confused on this one. Like, legit, I am... Okay. So it looks like I have skiers now. Okay. Sweet. Greet my first skiers. Select, okay, move around and zoom in on the ski area. Okay. Select the skier. And zoom in. Okay. Click on one of the skiers to open the selection window. Here you can consult the skier's levels and needs. Okay. I don't believe it. The first skiers have already come to your resort. Look at them lining up for the ski lift. They make their way up, then whoosh, they zip straight back down. Haha, some of them are really bad. Even I can ski better than that. Anyway, I've got to go. I have a sudden hankering to hit the slopes. Alright, so I have... Go on, savoring the moment with the slope. A ski lift and skis on your feet. What could possibly ruin your day? Well, I'll tell you. Fear. That's what. And if I don't get my adrenaline pumping, I get bored. Let's go skiing. It'll be so much fun, everybody says. It is too much. Is it too much to ask to have slopes adapted to our level? At this stage of the game, skiers are going to start looking for a challenge, i.e. slopes suited to their ability, but not too tricky either. During construction, pay attention to how steep your slopes are and try to make them as uniform as possible. Got it. Okay, see what they think about the slope. Aim the camera at the ski. Okay, use the target icon at the top left of the skier selection window. Okay. Okay, display skier history. Open the selection window. Once it's open, click on the tab that shows the skier history report. Build a green slope and build a blue slope. Okay. Okay. Guess I'm gonna try that, I guess. I don't know. It seems like my slope's working, though. So I have to build a green and a blue slope. So I'm gonna have to read up on how to do so. And there they go. They are going down the slope. Draconic Dude, thank you for the contributing to the viewer's choice. I did figure it out. So now we have to make a green and a blue slope. So let's do that. Build a green slope. Okay, so it says to create a green slope, build it on a gradual granite or factor in bends. Green slopes are easy and suitable for beginners. Blue slopes, build it on an average granite or factor in bends. Blue slopes suit intermediate level skiers. Okay. Oh no! Get up! Get up! He fell over. Oh no, he fell over. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'll have to check out Falconeer too. It's something that I thought was quite interesting. Oh no, he fell over. Okay. Um, so we have to build another slope. Um, so what if I did a large slope? Okay. With a couple of bends, this one's supposed to have. Maybe do a narrow path. That might work. Let's see. I think that's almost a blue. See, like, prime example. Like, I want to get rid of all these trees, you know. But you can't. And that's driving me nuts. And then I don't think we own this area here, so you can't go there. That cuts into the thing. Yeah, it does. I mean, they do make it look nice. They do. Or what if we went this way? Can I go this way, maybe? Because they want it to be... Because that tree is in the way if I go that way, though. Because we do have some kind of skiing down this way, but... And then I think I tried to do narrow, and it's too narrow. And that poor little soul there is hurt. Okay. It doesn't look like the landscaping part has been added yet. Because I'm assuming that's probably what this is, where you can landscape. Because they want me to build a green... A green slope. Now, I'm curious. Could I... Out of curiosity, could I... Now, okay, so it looks like I could go here. That would build a green slope. So there's a green slope, technically. But there is no lift there, so we need to put a lift. It's blocked, it says. Hour a day with the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome on in, raiders. Welcome to the stream. We'll go here with it. But welcome, welcome, welcome on in to the stream, raiders. For those of you who do not know me, I am Ready Set, and thank you for the follow. For those of you who do not know me, I am Ready Set, and this is Ready Set Indie Games, and on my channel, I predominantly cover indie games, so 99% of the time, you will see indie games on my channel. And I typically stream Tuesday through Friday from 11 p.m. to about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going pretty good. I am actually figuring out how to play Snowtopia. which is a ski resort tycoon game. It's in early access, so it's a little rough around the edges. But you know, early access is fine because again, it's in early access, and playing early access games and being able to give feedback allows for the developer to make changes that need to be made for the game. So I've never been against doing like early access games. We just figured out how to do the I have played One Shot. I actually have played it. I did a indie game moment for it last year, and yes, it breaks the fourth wall. And boy, is it creepy when it breaks the fourth wall. Like that's as best as I could put it. It was kind of creepy. I was playing it, and it actually like called me by name, and I was like, wait, what? Like I was like literally like really confused. But it's a really good game. Yeah, it's a really good. If you haven't played One Shot Hour, I know you do have kind of a big backlog, but if you haven't played it, I recommend playing that one too. That one's really good. Let's see. We need to. I kind of goofed because I built my slope before I built my before I kind of built. Aha! Success! I think we might have done it. And thank you for the follow there, Loop. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, yeah, that all I can say is you're in for a treat with One Shot. One Shot, that one's really, really good. I enjoyed that one. Um, when I did play it, I was like, wow, like it actually kind of gave me goosebumps playing that one. So I would definitely recommend that one. We might have goofed. Or maybe that's telling you which slope this is. Let's see. Do we have any? We have takers. We have skiers. We did it. We have skiers. So we have two slopes going at the moment. Okay, seems like everybody's beginners. Or did the other one? Oh no! I probably should have did a two-seater. But I did a one-seater, so now everybody's like having trouble kind of getting on the slopes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize everybody was beginners. Okay, ski lift is waiting. Okay, so we need a mechanic. They want me to build a blue slope. Okay. But first, can I get like a mechanic shop? Yes, I can. Let's see if we can put this mechanic shop somewhere. No, oh my goodness, my skiers are passing out. Let's do that for the mechanic shop. Let's maybe put it here. So then they're gonna come and build that. Can I get like a medical tick? Cause my oh no, my poor little skiers are falling around. Yeah, this I'm actually enjoying it. Now that I've kind of figured it out, we have to make a blue slope. So I will probably end up building my probably do the ski lift first, and then after that build the slope. It seems like that seems to be the best way of doing this. Because ironically, Dan Van Dam streamed this the other day, but had some issues with it. So I'm glad to see that it's kind of coming a little more together. I probably should have built here though a two-seater because now everybody's mad. I'm gonna go now. So let's see. I think I'm gonna build another ski lift, right? Let's do another two-person if it'll let me. Okay, let's see if we can go this way with it. I don't know if we can, because that's too steep. Okay, we could go here. Right? Maybe. Oh, no, not too high. So we can go there with that one, right? And then we're gonna make... I'm gonna try to do a normal size one. Nope, I think because it's cutting into the... Okay, we're gonna have to do this because we want it to be a blue. And so to make it a blue... Okay, I might have, should have... Okay, the ski patrol. Let me see if there's... Let me build the slope here first. And see if I can, if there's like a ski patrol. No, I do not have a ski school yet. Apparently they're all just skiing. Cause oh, okay, I see what you're saying. The ski patrol helps with like the injured. Okay, so let's do that real quick. Let's build a ski patrol. Oh, I got rid of it. Let's build the ski patrol so that they can stop our unfortunate little skiers from getting hurt. So yeah, let's do that. And then I guess we'll try to do a because we want to make this a blue slope. No, that's not enough. We want to make this a blue slope, which is supposed to have some type of like turns, but not supposed to be like see, and that's the one thing I would like. I would like for them to all right, Hour, and thank you again for the raid. I'm gonna go ahead and get you a shout out here. Most of you are probably already following Hour, but for those of you who are not following Hour, I do suggest giving Hour a Day Gamer a follow. Another fantastic indie streamer and a good friend of mine. So. As always, and you as well, Hour. We have to keep these indies going. We have to get them the recognition they deserve. Yeah, this one's not being nice. Like, I want to. Let's see. Yeah, that's too large. I don't know if this one's gonna work. Because it's supposed to have some bins, but not a lot to make a blue. And so I'm really trying, but it's not working the way I want it to. Yeah, that's not gonna be a blue. It is blocked. I mean, that's a little bit better, but it's not gonna be a blue. That's definitely without a doubt. Yeah, sounds like an awesome guy. Definitely should follow. Let us do this. Don't get too carried away. The first victory could always be your last. The toughest challenge is still to come. Keep your skiers happy so they come back tomorrow. Each time they return, you have a higher chance of joining the volunteer force and helping you run the resort. Okay. But for that one, we were supposed to kind of like build a blue slope. Wait for me to notice what. I am confused. I am always confused. It's not nice. Believe in old ski dog. Skiers must get plenty of rest to be able to. Okay, and then now they want me to build a high. Did I? Holy crap, did I? I might have. I did it, so I didn't shout them out. I totally did. Yep, no ad sign. Yeah, I goofed. There we go. So if you're not following our, there it is. Make sure you give our day gamer a follow. And of course, he was just playing Blue Fire, which I had the luxury of playing that demo not too long ago. Okay, so that one got built. I don't know if they're gonna build this up here though. So now they want me to build a food resort, I guess. Like a food type thing. I don't think this one's gonna get used. Yes, Blue Fire did just release today. Draconic. It came out on PC as well as Nintendo Switch. So, but we have been playing Snowtopia for quite a bit, and I'm starting to figure the game out. So I'm gonna save it. Yeah, let's save. And we'll call this Resig Ski Resort 1. And we are going to confirm that. And then we're going to go back to the menu. And again, this is Snowtopia. And it is, once you start kind of figuring out how to play the game, it's actually not that bad of a game. It is in early access. But like I said, there are a couple of things that I would like to see with the game. Um, for me, I would like to have an option to change the sensitivity of the mouse and the camera, which I don't believe this had it. I did look. Let me look again because I could be wrong, but I don't think it did. So, yeah, it doesn't have a way to kind of set up the sensitivity of the camera and the mouse, so it does go a little too fast sometimes. So, I would like to have a way to adjust the sensitivity of the mouse. It looks like they are going to be adding landscaping in there because there is a block in there, or in the menu there's something there with a tree, but you can't select it yet. So I don't know if that opens up like later on in the game, or if that's something that perhaps they may be working on. But that's something else I would like to see, a way to kind of, it was hard to make some of the slopes because the trees were in the way. And, you kind of want to get those trees out of the way because you don't want people to run into the trees when they're skiing, just so you can kind of make it look a little bit better. But I think as the game progresses and as they continue to work on it, that this does have potential to become a really good game. But overall, if you are interested, right, watch out for that tree. But if you are interested in Snowtopia, it is available for early access on PC, and you can pick this up through Steam, Humble Bundle, Fanatical, or GOG.com. And again, if you use exclamation point GOTW, that is going to bring up all the games that I am playing this week, with platforms they're available on, and the price of those games. So you can use that and get to the link. And even if you're not able to purchase the game right now, I do encourage you to please go and wishlist the game. It does help the developers a lot when you wishlist a game. It helps with the algorithms and for their games to be found on Steam. So it means a lot. Even if you can't purchase it now, definitely go ahead and wishlist the game. And also would like to thank the developers of Snowtopia for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for providing me with a copy.